Hey, are you going to pick my makeup today? I'm going to lay it out right here by category. So I have primer first, and then she will pick whichever one, and we will do this with a full face of makeup. So, all right, first one. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have My Baby Picks My Makeup, and this was so cute. I knew Isla was old enough because she's crawling and walking. She just turned 10 months old. I knew she would gravitate towards certain makeup items. She's so interested in things right now, like trying to figure things out and like distinguish things, and so I knew she would like actually want one particular item, not just like all of them, and she proved me right. This video, the video of her picking out the makeup is so stinking cute, so I will put it in so that you can check her out picking out all of my makeup for me. She selected everything from primer to lipstick. I didn't have her pick brows or mascara because I only have like a couple of those right now. So there wasn't really much to choose from, to be honest. Okay, I don't know why, but it felt like it got brighter during that introduction. But yeah, it's so cute. And I loved watching her pick it. And she picked like some really good stuff that I'm excited about. And honestly, a lot of this stuff I haven't used in so long, which made me feel like she picked it for a reason. Obviously, she doesn't know that reason, but yeah, this is stuff I haven't used in forever. Some of it I have literally never used. So the first thing that she picked for me was primer. Which one do you think, babes? That one. Do you like it because it's blue? You want mommy to use that one? Okay. So we have the NYX Hydra Touch Primer, which I have used before and I know that I like. I do like this primer. It doesn't blur pores. And with the foundation she chose, I'm a little nervous about that. But you know, we're gonna roll with it. So next she picked my foundation. Okay, baby. Oh, you have expensive taste. The white, oh wait, we're changing our, oh, you have cheap taste. That one? Does that count? Is that the winner since you ate it? Yeah. And she chose the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. And I've only used this one time and I didn't love it, but I want to try adding a drop of oil to it. So I knew that if she chose this, I was going to do that, so I didn't have her pick that out. This is the shade, I've got no clue. Sand Beige 30. It's 24-hour mattifying second skin effect. Mattifying is kind of like my nightmare because I have dry skin, but we're gonna go with it. And I'm gonna add a little bit of my Flower Beauty Celestial Skin Elixir to it. So I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand. It's like a dropper, which it's for being like as full coverage as I remember it being. I think, I mean, I've only used it once. It's like a thin consistency when you pour it out of the, I'm mixing it up with the oil now. I think one pump will be enough. That actually looks like a pretty good match. Let's try it out. But actually, it doesn't feel as full coverage as I remember it the first time I tried it. Maybe I just didn't like it because it was mattifying. Or maybe because I added the oil, I guess. Shears it out a little too. Yeah, this is definitely like a medium coverage. Smells like suntan lotion. I actually really like that smell. Even though it's really like synthetic. Not great. I really need to pluck my eyebrows, you guys, but I cannot find my tweezers. I'm gonna have to go get another pair of tweezers. I've looked, at this point, I've looked everywhere for them. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they could have gone. It looks pretty nice on the skin. I'm just gonna blend it. Down the neck a little. So that actually looks really nice on the skin. It kind of looks, let me look at it up close. My pores are pretty blurred. I would actually say this is like light medium coverage. That didn't really give me that much coverage, but I'm kind of not mad about it. I like the coverage that it gave me, so I'm gonna keep it. And then she picked my concealer. Come on, baby. I knew you were gonna pick that one because it's got the pink thing on the top. All right, mommy, give it another go. We have the Jeffree Star concealer, and I almost didn't put it in there because I knew she would pick it because of this like fancy, like cool packaging. So the shade I have is in C7, and I'm pretty sure this is too light for me. It was all summer, so maybe it'll be better now. It's still pretty light. This is a full cover. Yeah, this is light. It's a full coverage, but a flexible, like a flexible coverage. I don't know how to explain it. I don't love this concealer because I don't feel like it's the right shade. I feel like it's too light, but it's so good because it doesn't like cake at all. Like you could put a ton of this on and it would not cake. Like it's just it's like full coverage without being cakey, which is pretty impressive. And it just like, it doesn't feel thick, but it's full coverage. I do like that about it. I just think I need to get a darker shade in it, and I don't know, like I like the formula, but I don't know if I like it better than some of my other ones, like my Catrice Liquid Camouflage, which I almost put in this video. I love that one, and I don't know if I like this one as much. I mean, it's such a nice finish. Like it looks like a second skin, but like a full coverage second skin, which is kind of crazy. So like when I use this concealer, I always brighten up the whole like face because it is so light, although it definitely works better now than it did for me when I first got it. Just a little more coverage in that area and to brighten it up. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I kind of wish I wouldn't have done that. But we're here. We did it. We're owning it. It's not bad. I don't know that I needed to add more there. Anyway, then she picked my powder for me, and I was really excited about the powder that she chose. Okay, baby. Powders. That's it? That one? CoverGirl, okay. Good job, good pick. The CoverGirl Advanced Radiance in 110 Creamy Natural was like one of my favorite powders if you've been following me for a while. So I'm gonna actually take it on the back of my sponge and use it under the eyes. It's so good because it does make your makeup last a long time. It's not cakey, it's really lightweight, and it doesn't crease. And it's just like a natural finish. So I'm just, everywhere I put the concealer and then taking the other end, and I'll just kind of pat it everywhere else. I haven't used this powder in so long. Oh, it just like evens everything out. Honestly, this is such a good powder, especially if you have like dry skin. It like melts into the skin. My skin looks really like fresh and clean. My pores are blurred, which is kind of crazy. And my skin looks really good, but it does look a little bit powdery. But when this like wears after the first half hour to hour, and when you mix it with setting spray at the end, it does a really, really good job. Okay, so I did not have her pick brows, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my brows on. So while I'm putting on my brows, I will show you guys what eyeshadow palette she picked out for me. Okay, we're gonna let her see the colors of the palettes. All right, little eye, you're up. Okay, she put her hands in this one. We were trying to avoid it, but we got a finger swipe. Yeah, your hand's dirty now. All right, Violet Voss Pro it is. That's probably the one I wanted her to pick the least, so good job. She wanted me to use the Violet Voss Pro eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. Woo! Oh no. Okay, it looks like this. Really pretty. I think I want to live in like this world, and I've done a lot of golds. I think I want to do like some purples. I wanted her to pick a different eyeshadow palette. This was the one I was least excited about, but she picked it, I use it, that's what's fair. We are gonna go in with a couple of transition shades. So Ploof and Transition are gonna be the two that I use. Or no, sorry, not Ploof. What in the heck did I just say? Bestie and Transition. gonna start with Bestie. I might be going to a happy hour with Tim. That's what he just called about, so maybe I will have somewhere fun to go with my pretty makeup on that my daughter chose for me. Alright, I'm gonna use Are You Kidding Me? This one right here. Same brush, just an AOA Studio brush from Shop Miss A. If you've never used these brushes, you should buy them. They're so good. It's like a kit for $10 for 10 brushes or 8 brushes or something like that, and a carrying case. And honestly, like, I love Morphe brushes, I like MAC brushes, I like Sigma brushes, but these are so good and they're so cheap, and I have bought them for pretty much everybody in my family. Maybe we should do an all matte look. I'm gonna go in with brownie points, this one right here. And this is a MAC 217 brush. And I'm gonna put this against the lash line in that outer third and just really slowly build up the color and the pigment and blend it as I build. Work it up into the crease just a little bit, like less than a third of the way in. Kind of creating that V shape out there. I'm using like the very tip of my brush to place it down. And then you can even like wipe off the brush or grab a new one to blend it out. Alright, at this point I want to take a flat shader brush and go into Thanks a Latte, which is a matte cream color, because I've decided we're going to do an all matte look. But I want to make sure that it's blended, so I probably should have used an eye primer since we're doing all matte, but I didn't. And I'm going to pat this on the inner part of the lid and just tap it back so it blends into that, but we're going to go over it again with shadow. We're going to go over this light shadow, so I almost want to place more of the light down and then I'll go back over it and blend over top. I like this color, but I wish it was a little more, it's a very cool toned white. Like, I wish it was a little yellow almost based on all the browns in here, but it's still pretty. It's just very like cool toned. I don't know, it is pretty. Let me see when it's all done. Okay, I like that. Gonna take a clean brush and just kind of dust along that edge. Just a little bit. And then I think I'm gonna take a little bit of Teddy Bear. I'm gonna take it on a real, no, I wanna take it on the same brush. Yeah, same brush, a little bit of Teddy Bear, which is even darker. This one right here, it's like even darker than this one. And got a little plum to it. And I'm just gonna put this on the very outer edge. I'm putting it on the tip top of my brush. And then I'm just pushing it in. Just to add even a little more depth, dimension, get it right up along that outer lash line. Okay, really happy with that. I'm just gonna take, the blending we used for our transition and really lightly brush the edges. I like that a lot. Okay, lower lash line, I'm gonna go in to Are You Kidding Me with a Morphe M562 brush and start in the outer third, and I'm gonna blend it back into the wing on that upper lash line and then go halfway into the eye. And then I'm gonna go into a little bit of brownie points, that first darker brown that we use, and I'm just gonna put this on the outer edge and really try to focus it at the connection point between the lower and upper lash line. I'm going to go back to that shader brush and take a little bit more of Thanks a Latte, which is that white shade, and I'm just going to use this on the inner third of the eye Okay, yeah, I like that. I'm pleased with that. I'm not gonna do any liquid liner. I don't want to do any liquid liner. I'm gonna do a NYX black tight line. Not all the way to the inner corner, about halfway in. And I'm not gonna put it on my waterline. And then I'm going to put on some mascara, and I'm gonna use my ColourPop one, which I forgot to use on my last video. This mascara, I have decided, it's not that I don't like it, it's such a dry formula that you have to work, like, it picks up. Like, it picks up really well on the lashes and it grips on, but, oh my gosh, I literally just, Abby. I always get mascara everywhere, which is why I prefer drier formulas. But this almost feels like slightly too dry, although it does a really good job. Can you see the difference? Like, it really does do a good job, and I know that it's not gonna transfer or smudge anywhere because it is so dry, but it's almost like a little too dry. Okay, let's go ahead to contour. Here's the contour that Isla picked for me. Okay, 2 contour options, Isla. Should I open these for her?
No.
No? Okay, little or big? The tiny one. Yeah, that's a good pick. You're just tasting it to make sure. So we have the Kevin Aucoin medium sculpting powder, and this I have not used in so long. It used to be everyone's favorite, and I used to use this more than I have in a long time. Like, I just have not used this, so it's a good one to revisit. I was actually really glad that she picked this one. The Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit was also in the running, but I haven't used this in so long that, like I said, I'm glad she picked it. It's like she knew. Wow, this is really nice. I mean, I knew it was nice, but I don't think I remembered it like blending this well. Maybe the first couple times I used this, I didn't use it with, like, I didn't like the foundation I was wearing or something, because this is really, really nice and blending super easily. Okay, now to bronzer.
Ready?
Bronzer time.
Toby, are you gonna help?
Oh, okay. Are you not interested anymore? Do we go with that one because it's the first one you picked? The remote. That's not makeup. That's not makeup. So the Wet n Wild. Do you want this one? Do you want this one? Okay. Oh. The bronzer that she picked is actually a really, really, really light one that I remember having to build up and build up and build up. It is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil. And there's so much kick up. Yeah, you can have a really heavy hand with this, which is really good for beginners. So if you're a beginner, this and the Essence, like, what is it, the Sun Club bronzer or something, it's nice because they blend so well and you can have a heavier hand, so it's a lot harder to, like, totally mess it up. It really does. Like, oh my gosh, though, I kind of can't see it on my skin. So, I don't know. There's like a, it's nice, it blends really well, very beginner friendly, and then there's like a, well, is there anything even there? Yeah, that worked. And then for blush, oh, ColourPop. I don't know if Mommy's ever used that one before. Good choice. Good choice, baby. She picked this ColourPop blush. It's a Super Shock Cheek and Count Me In. It's matte, and I feel like this is, I feel like it's okay to put on top of powders, so we're going to. So I'm just gonna use my, like, I'm a little scared right now. Can I use a blush brush with it? I don't think I can, right? Oh, and it's like not patchy. Oh, this is a pretty color. Good job, Isla. It's like she knew what look she wanted me to do. What kind of look? Oh, I love this blush. Okay, that's gorgeous. And it is in the shade, count me in, I already said that. Hey, Tobes. Highlighter time, cutie. Oh, okay. Which one do you want? You can't decide, they're all good, I agree. That one. The highlighter she chose is one that one of my friends sent me in a declutter swap, Ashley, and it is like kind of like a pink opal color, which I'm really nervous about. It's Rose Quartz Flashes Seashell Light Chaser Highlighter, and I feel like I remember, it's like a, do you guys see? Oh my gosh, why did I pick this? I don't want to use this one. It's cool for like some looks, but I'm just gonna have a light hand with this, so I'm gonna go into here because I really don't want like a super pink highlighter. Okay. I wanted to use Champagne Pop, which by the way, I found a mini of the other day that I didn't know I had, and it is without a doubt the best highlighter that has ever existed. It just is. Setting sprays. I said she would pick the sparkly one. Yep. What baby wouldn't pick the sparkly one? I agree. Well, what? Which one, honey? You can't. Dark Horse! Bare Minerals. Can I have it? No, I can't have it. It's yours now. You want all of it? I have to use all of them? I have to use all three. Okay, you said so. Okay, she picked 3 different setting sprays. We've got Urban Decay All Nighter, Bare Minerals Dew Mist, and Anastasia Dewy Set. So I told her I would use all 3. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with All Nighter. Okay. We have Bare Minerals. Oh no. That mister is terrible. Anastasia, save the day, please. Okay. Anastasia Dewy Set. I'm like, oh, what? This stuff smells so good, you guys. She did pick my lipstick. Okay, baby. Pick a lipstick. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. You're just going to keep eating them if I take them, right? So we're going to go with the first one. The Vivid Matte by Maybelline in Nude Thrill. Don't know if I've ever used it. Hey, little babes. Thank you. High five. You shouldn't eat that while you're standing, baby. Nope, now you're going to fall over. Okay, here, look. Come here, cutie. Can I high five? You did a good job. And it is the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid in the shade Nude Thrill. And I'm going to show it to you guys. Really pretty color, matches her look perfectly. Girl is a genius. I am going to use a lip liner with it. I'm going to go with LA Girl Cafe, which I used the other day, and it's gorgeous. Oh, it's a perfect match for this liner. It's just a little lighter. Wow, I love that color. All right, Isla, this is the makeup that my baby picked for me, and girl, I am impressed. You know what you're doing, honey. She gets it from her mama. So I had a lot of fun doing this. If you guys like this and you want to see me do more Isla Picks My Makeup videos, or if you guys want to pick my makeup again, I did that in the past, let me know in the comments. I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Do you have any words of wisdom? for your fans? No? I'm tired. That was exhausting. Makeup is exhausting.